これがイタチの真実だ。
嘘だ。
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 biggest unsolved anime mysteries.
もっと仲良くできないかな、ダービー。雑魚羽しか残ってなかったんじゃねえのか。
もうすぐ終わる。全部終わる。
For this list, we're going over the ongoing enigmas in anime that to this day have yet to be solved. Know an anime mystery that isn't on this list? Let us know in those comments. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBose, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next.
サーバーダウンが延期になった？
Number 10. Who is the traitor? My Hero Academia.
今回で決定的になったぜ。いるだろう、内通者。
Remember this? Horikoshi sure doesn't. It was only mentioned for a hot minute, but it was clearly established that UA High has a traitor in its midst. And we're not talking about the whole charade with Hawks either. This was someone unseen, feeding info to the League of Villains, working hard to usurp the heroes of tomorrow.
そういうお前は自分が 100% 白という証拠を出せるか。
And we still have no idea about who this traitor could be, with the mangaka recently stating that it's a plot point that he himself had forgotten about. Guess we won't be uncovering their secret identity for a fair while.
少なくとも私は君たちを信頼している。その私が白だとも証明しきれないわけだが。
Number 9. What did Gendo say? The end of Evangelion.
お待ちしておりましたわ。
Given how Evangelion got its final film recently, it's likely we'll never get an answer to this unnerving conversation. Holding Ritsuko at gunpoint while the nerve facility goes to hell all around them, Gendo makes a confession to her that the audience is not privy to, only for Ritsuko to call him out as a liar.
嘘つき。
Did he declare his undying affection? His absolute hate? Admit the horrible things he did to raise clones? We may never know, and if Anno has his way, he will stay that way. Number 8. Who is the prince? Valvrave the Liberator.
これが地球って星なの？こんな小さな星から？
Between its lack of a third season and that one disturbing scene where Haruto went way too over the top with his vampire urges, it's become rather clear that we are never going to get an answer to this kid's identity. Only shown through flash forwards, given his appearance and the fact he's tutored by Saki and Satomi, we can only imagine that he's the child of one of the main cast.
そうなのか、レンボー。
Though even that conclusion becomes murkier when you see how he resembled both Haruto and Elf, the series' main bros. Maybe vampire pregnancy works a little differently.
その小さな国が僕らの銀河帝国になったの？
歴史の始まりって。
Number 7. How did Ainz get isekai'd? Overlord.
サーバーダウンが延期になった？
It's a staple of the genre. Some poor soul finds themselves getting yeeted into a fantasy world, and in doing so becomes the most powerful thing to ever exist. Time and time again, we've seen the origins of these now famous isekais, save for one, and that would be Bone Daddy Ainz.
NPC が会話をしている。
How and why did he become trapped within a former MMO and was granted the power to bend all life to his will? No idea. The only thing we know is that he's still jacked in back in the real world, while his evil avatar continues to cause chaos. Number 6. Did Keiichi really kill Teppei? Higurashi when they cry. Given just how messed up the time loops in this franchise are, there's no way to tell whether or not Keiichi's decision to murder Satoko's scumbag uncle was real or not. It certainly looked like it when he did him in and buried the body in the woods, except when he returns later, it's missing.
いつまで掘ればいいんだよ。
It's made all the more confusing when his friends give him an alternative series of events. Did Keiichi imagine it due to the curse? Potentially. Or maybe the Sonozaki family moved the body on his behalf, while his friends gave him an alibi to fix his fractured mental state.
だって昨日あいつは帰ってこなかったろ。
ケイイチさんが何を言ってるのか全然わかりませんでして。
Number 5, is Spike really dead? Cowboy Bebop. It's one of anime's most iconic endings, with Spike letting off his signature line before collapsing from his wounds following his final battle with Vicious. Surely this was the end of the Space Cowboy? Well, we aren't sure. Mainly due to the ending being so purposefully ambiguous, it's gotten so bad over the years with fans that even director Shinichiro Watanabe has come out to say that he doesn't even know if Spike lived or died, which in hindsight might be for the best. Number 4, what is C2's true name? Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion.
やめろこの男には手を出すな
Cursed with immortality, unable to grant those worthy with the power of the Geass, C2 remained an enigmatic figure right up until the end. The only ones to ever learn the truth of her nature was Lelouch, which also included her real name, something that only he is privy to.
仕方ないな
The only inkling we as the audience get is that she's very much akin to Snow White. It's hard to tell if this was used as a metaphor to give fans something to ponder, or if it was just Lelouch trying to be suave.
そうとも私は C2 だからな
Number 3, what was Itachi's illness? Naruto Shippuden. The life and death of the older Uchiha was one of the franchise's high points without a doubt, and yet we still don't know everything. As mentioned by Toby via his extended shinobi info dump, Itachi was dying of some manner of sickness, one that was getting worse due to his reliance and overuse of the Mangekyo Sharingan.
病に蝕まれ己に近づく隙を感じながら薬で無理に延命してでも
What was it? How did he get infected? Why couldn't he get treated? There's no way to know on account of him dying twice and taking the secret with him. Hopefully it isn't genetic or Sasuke and his daughter could be in trouble.
俺はお前をずっと愛している
Number 2, who is Ash's father? Pokemon.
You're already in Viridian City? It took your father 4 days to get there when he started Pokemon training.
The mystery of the parentage of Ash Ketchum has persisted for as long as can be, to the extent it's shocking that we saw him actually win a championship before finding out who his father was. Many theories have been passed around over the years as to who was Delia's partner. Was it perhaps a fling with a random trainer?
Wow, I can't wait to grow up and become a Pokemon trainer!
Did Professor Oak show her the meaning behind his name? Did Giovanni give her a personal introduction to his Team Rocket? By this point, we wouldn't be surprised if it's Mr. Mime.
It's so nice to have a Mr. Mime around the house.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, what is One Piece? One Piece.
膨大な財宝が噂される最後の島に政府が行くなってんだお宝の真実味が増す
We know, supposedly it's all of Roger's greatest treasures, all bundled together and hidden away in a specific place. But come on. By this point, it's clear that there's no way Oda would settle for just giving us some shambhala of gold and jewels. Whatever the One Piece is, it's something that Roger highly valued and hid away from the world, which according to Whitebeard does indeed exist.
ワンピースは実在する
Is it the ultimate devil fruit? Secrets the world government would slaughter whole nations for? The truth of the Void Century? Or perhaps it's something more metaphorical about how the journey matters, not the destination. Whatever it is, we're probably not going to get to see it anytime soon.
本当にあった莫大な宝を目の前にロジャーはあの時笑ってた。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.